Welcome to Karen Presents How to Cook for Your Sweetums. Oh, Sweetums! Are you hungry, Sweetums? Mom, I'm not hungry. Leave me alone. Well, now, Sweetums, Mommy's gonna make you a gourmet lunch and you're gonna love it because it's gonna be so scrumptious. So, everybody, now I'm gonna make my Sweetums' most favorite lunch ever, and you're going to take every step of this adventure with me. So why don't you come on to the kitchen and let's get in there. Now, most of us know that our moms used to use the skillet to make us grilled cheese sandwiches when we were young. But I have found that the modern toaster oven is an amazing creature. So first step, you bring your toaster oven to 425 or 450. Mom, what are you doing out there? Nothing, Sweetums. Alright, so after you bring it to 425 or 450, then you will put it in the pan and you will preheat it. Mine is already preheated. So you preheat your pan. And then the next step will be our gourmet ingredients. It really sounds like you're trying to do a cooking show. No, Sweetums, the internet is your thing. Then the next thing you will need is your gourmet cheese, your gourmet bread, your gourmet shredded cheese, and of course, the most important thing of all. I cook everything with this. So, the first step will be to find yourself one of these things. Next step will be to open your butter. And then the next step will be to take your gourmet bread. You're going to break it into 2 pairs, or 3 pairs in this case, depending on how many you're making. You're going to go ahead, you're going to get some of this butter here. You're going to start buttering the outsides. So, we're going to butter this one. Make sure you get it all the way to the edge. You're going to want it to be as good as possible. Mom, you're talking to yourself an awful lot today. Don't worry about it, Sweetums. Mommy's just talking to herself and her subscribers. Alright, so that one's all yucky on the other side now. Remember, if you're following along at home, you can pause this video and you can restart it anytime you lose your space. It sounds like she's doing a cooking show. It sounds like she's doing a cooking show. Mommy's not talking to anybody, dear. Mommy's just talking to herself. Sweetums, you're just gonna have to quit imagining things. Alright, so now you have 3 sandwiches ready to go. That bottom one is really sticking to the plate, so be careful with that. That was our preheated oven telling us it is preheated. Now that we buttered the bread, it's on to the next step. Mom, I'm really sus on what's going on in there. I think he's on to me. Alright, so now you take the first one off and you flip it over onto some more space that you have available to you handy. So now we have a dry side, So first, we take our gourmet, definitely Sargento American cheese. Sargento? You never get Sargento, Mom! You always get Kraft! Shh! Sweetums, Mommy's talking to herself right now. Alright, so after we use our Sargento American cheese, make sure you use your Artisan Kraft Blend shredded cheese. Don't use too much. You don't want it to take over. Mom, I'm really worried about you. Sweetums, Mommy's busy. And then another slice of your Artisan American cheese. And then you can flip over this one. And you can flip over this one. And then you repeat. And then this flips over one more time. And you use your last ones here. Make sure that not everything's getting away from you. Alright, so we'll go ahead and we'll just sprinkle that on like that. It's easier if it's on a flat surface, then everything can't get away from you. You don't want everything to get away from you. Not today. Not on Sweetums lunch. Nuh-uh. Good moms don't let that happen. Alright, so now, until the next step, we can go ahead and get this organized until we're ready to finish cleaning up. The next step is very simple. We bring over our artisan sandwiches on our artisan bread with our artisan cheeses, and we go ahead and put them on our preheated tray. So, the next step will be to run these sandwiches for about 4 or 5 minutes. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to come back up. We're going to put that on medium darkness. We're going to put this in. The pan is already preheated, so make sure you're careful with it. Install it. And now we wait. Mom, where's my food? And then, once the bottom is golden brown, we're going to go ahead and swap it over. And then, you just wait for the ding. And then, you just wait for the ding. And then you just wait for the ding. Alright, make sure you use something to not burn your little paws when you take them out. So we're not finished. So for the next step, you're going to need a spatula. So then you go ahead and you flip your sandwiches. Mine are still a little soggy, but yours will be okay. The crust is really stiff on this. So we're going to go ahead and put it back in for another 4 to 5 minutes. We'll let it run a little longer since it's so soggy. Mom, are you sure you're not talking to somebody in there? I'm about to call Dad. Don't you call your father. He has no business here. No, Megan, I don't know what's wrong. It's hard on the outsides and it's wet in the middle. I keep flipping it over, but it's not fixing it. Oh, I think I'm recording. Hang on. And now it's ready to come out of the oven. Mmm. Smells so good. And then you're going to want to make sure you cut them in half diagonally, unless your Sweetums doesn't like diagonal. One more. That's it, just one more. Almost need a hammer, don't we? And then serve. Sure, thanks, Mom. Mom, why is the outside so crunchy? Hot, 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 hot. And that's how you make a grilled cheese sandwich that every Sweetums is sure to love. Mmm. Oh, mm-hmm.